welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Zoe, and today I'm going to be taking you guys through my whole day as a freelancer, what I do for work, how I set myself up for success, and just what a day in the life looks like working from home and working for yourself. So it's actually been a really long time since I've done a work-focused video or vlog, and today I just really wanted to dive in on what my days look like as a freelancer and as a content creator, as someone who works for themselves. Today is Monday, so it's going to be also a lot about setting myself up for success during the week, because I really believe if you have a great Monday, you can have a great rest of the week, and it just really sets the foundation. So come along with me. I really hope you will like this video. Let me know in the comments if you want more like work specific or freelance specific videos, and make sure you're subscribed if you're new. Also, you guys, I've been making a lot of effort to post more consistently on Instagram. So if you have Instagram, make sure to follow me there and we can connect and have some fun outside of YouTube. All right, so before diving in, I just want to do a little bit of a recap of what I do for work and what my jobs are. So I actually have 3 jobs, which sounds crazy, but when you're freelance, when you work for yourself, sometimes things just really have an ebb and flow. And some weeks having 3 jobs is really chill, and some weeks having 3 jobs is super overwhelming. So my 3 jobs are, first of all, YouTube. This is the one that never ends, never sleeps. It is probably the thing I'm most passionate about and the thing that brings me the most joy. And at the moment is the thing that brings me the most income. Now, my channel is still growing. I don't have by any means a huge YouTube channel. So I need to supplement my income with other areas of work. So my second area of work is actually copywriting, and I honestly love this so much too. This job came totally out of the blue to me. It kind of just fell into my lap, which was really, really amazing. Before I was working as a consultant, like a business consultant, and I had a job in a startup, and a big part of my job was also helping run the business. So I was helping with social media, and I was writing newsletters to clients and all of that. And it turned out I really liked and was actually really good at copywriting. So when I was laid off from that job and decided to work for myself, a friend was posting this job as a copywriter, as a contract or a freelance copywriter for a company here in Montreal, and I got the job, and it's been really, really great so far. So for copywriting, I have anywhere between 5 to 10 hours a week, and actually sometimes it's a little bit less. This job fluctuates a lot, so this is one where some weeks I actually do nothing and some weeks I have a lot. My third job is as a bookkeeper, another one that was totally unexpected, but my dad actually owns a small business in Ottawa, and for many, many years he had been asking me to help him out with the bookkeeping, and I was like, no, there's no way I'm gonna like that. I don't want to work with family, like just no. I decided to give it a try, and it turns out that I really, really like bookkeeping. It's the kind of work that you can play music on the side or listen to a podcast and really dive into the bookkeeping, which is so nice, because when you're writing or when you're editing or filming videos, you need to be all in and really focused on that. So I like how the bookkeeping uses a different part of my brain and allows me to kind of multitask or do other things at the same time. So I really feel like all 3 of these gigs or jobs complement each other super well. I'm really grateful for the position that I am in. And if you are someone who's looking to get into being more of an entrepreneur, being more of a freelancer or contractor, just take whatever comes at you, because you never know what you're gonna like. I never would have taken a job as a bookkeeper, and it turns out I really enjoy it. So just wanted to share that with you guys and give you a full recap of everything that I'm working on. So like I said, today is Monday, and you already saw I did my sort of typical morning routine that involves drinking a tea, reading a nice book, and just kind of chilling out before the day starts. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is this weekend, because I had the best weekend, and I just think it's important to talk about when we're talking about work. You know, you also want to have interests and hobbies and activities that bring you joy outside of work. Now, I did a Q&A last week, and somebody asked me, what do you do when you hate your job? Like, what do you do when you don't like your job, but you can't quit? And my answer was really find joy outside of work. And so whether, you know, you're watching this video and you're not super happy with your job, or whether you love your job, it's so important to do things that bring you joy and allow you to totally disconnect from work over the weekend and during the week after work hours as well. So this weekend I actually went dancing or clubbing for the first time since COVID, and it was so much fun. I just like sang my heart out, danced my heart out with my best friend, and like it was incredible. And then the next day, my boyfriend and some of our friends, we actually went bouldering, which again, an activity I never thought I would like. I never ever would have tried it if he didn't like kind of force me to come along, and I loved it. It was so much fun. So just doing that, having a really fun, disconnected from work weekend allows me to come in to work, my house here on Monday, and just feel ready to kill it and have a good week. I think that is enough rambling. Let me take you guys off the tripod and we will enter vlog mode. So I'm gonna sit down at my desk. It is definitely time to start the day. And speaking of vlogs, my actual big task for the week that's going to take up the most of my time is last week I filmed a vlog week for my channel. So today and this week, every single day, I'm going to be uploading a vlog, and I haven't edited any of them. So today's Monday. I need to edit and upload Monday's vlog, and that is my first task of the day. It's the most important. With my copywriting, I actually checked in with them over the weekend, so the ball's kind of in their court. So I'm just waiting to hear back from them, which is great. It means I can totally go all in on YouTube this morning, and we'll see what's up later in the afternoon. About halfway through my video and I just started to get hungry, so I'm gonna make a smoothie. Now, smoothie is like really my go-to breakfast. I feel like it just allows me to start the day really well because I load my smoothie with like supplements and stuff. So let me show you guys. Protein powder, collagen powder, and greens powder. I also like to add hemp seeds for like some extra protein and nutrients. And I put cacao nibs on top. Then inside the smoothie, I will do frozen fruit. I have frozen strawberries and avocado and water. I used to load my smoothies with like so much fruit and like so much almond milk. And then I would find that I would feel really, really heavy after having a smoothie. So I've actually severely lightened up the amount of fruit that I put. Like less than half of the smoothie is fruit because the supplements themselves are just so filling, and it also helps me cut costs by not putting as much fruit. And when you think about it, like think about your smoothie as like, what would you want to sit down and eat? Like if you were eating fruit with a fork, how much would you want to eat? So I just think of it that way, and it allows me to make my smoothies simpler, way more affordable, and then it also prevents me from having like a kind of, what would you call that? Like a food coma. I would get a smoothie coma after, so this just prevents. And so you can see it's really not that much, but if you think about it like that you were just eating it, it's nice that you're having like some avocado and strawberry like that. Now, when I was working my corporate jobs and I was really miserable, nutrition was not something that I focused on. I feel like so much of my energy was put towards just doing these tasks that I didn't want to do, and also the constant overthinking I had in my head of like, why don't I like my job? Oh, now I like my job for 5 minutes. Can I do this for the next 5, 10, 15 years? Like my head was always spinning. And my head spins in new ways being self-employed. Like there's a lot of pressure, there's a lot of uncertainty, but for the most part, I'm so much happier. And it's funny because it's only when I became a happier person and more satisfied with my career life that I was actually able to focus in on my nutrition and also like my movement and my fitness, which is like just weird. And so I wish that like I had made the connection that like, hey, if I'm not super, like if 8 hours a day that I spend working, I'm not happy, it doesn't leave room for me to like be super happy and have a positive focus on my nutrition. I don't know why I'm sharing that. Don't really know what the takeaway is because Obviously, I don't want the takeaway to be like, if you're not happy, you can't focus on your nutrition, but maybe just cut yourself some slack and know that like when you get to being in a good place mentally, like sometimes other things just fall into place like as a kind of secondary effect. Cheers, you guys. What I love about starting with a smoothie like this is, on one hand, I feel like it helps me make better choices throughout the day because like I started with something super healthy. On the other hand, if I don't make super healthy choices throughout the day, or I go out to eat, or you know, whatever, at least I've gotten some greens in, some protein, some collagen. Like either way, it's just the best thing to start with. Plus it tastes super good. And what I love about the greens powder is it turns it this nice green color. So also like mentally when you look at it, you're like, yeah, healthiness. All right, we're gonna head back to my desk. I'm gonna finish that video and then I will catch up with you guys later. So my video is just exporting, all done editing it. And I just made the thumbnail. I get to check off this part of the list. Next up, I want to do a tidy up of my kitchen because I'm actually getting my groceries delivered. It's supposed to be here in the next hour. So I just want to clean all of this up and make it nice before my groceries get here. And also just like, this is not the best way to start the week. Groceries just got delivered. I'm so happy. Let's do a quick grocery haul together. So I based a lot of my groceries off of some recipes that I am going to make today, actually, to do a kind of meal prep from this cookbook, which is the Oh She Glows Every Day. And then I also just got kind of my usual staples. So these black beans are for a recipe. Organic bananas were on sale, so I just got like a whole bunch of them, and I actually, when they get ripe, I freeze them for smoothies. Here. I decided I wanted to try making like some sort of breakfast wraps with tortilla bread, so I got this bread. I'm gonna try and recreate like the Starbucks feta and egg wraps, but just with tortilla, like with corn tortilla instead. One tomato, it's kind of funny that they put it in this bag, but I got a tomato to do the breakfast wraps, toilet paper. I got a big thing of peanut butter. This is for Maggie, actually. Ma'am, not right now, okay? In a sec. Her harness is on because we were just about to go for a walk and then the delivery guy showed up. I also got some canned corn for one of the recipes. This is some whole wheat gluten-free bread. I don't actually really know. Oh, that's cute, little Northern Bakehouse. I don't think I've tried this, but I actually have heard good things about this brand. They had to swap it. I had ordered a different bread and they swapped it for this one. Frozen fruit was on sale. I gotta put these in the freezer ASAP because they're starting to thaw out. So we got mangoes, we got sweet cherry, another mango. I think they made a mistake. Or maybe I ordered two, I don't know. Frozen pineapple and frozen peaches. These were all on sale. That's why I stocked up so much. Vegan peach flavored yogurt, some eggs, some salmon fillets. These were on sale as well. Frozen Brussels sprouts. I usually get them fresh, but these were on sale. This is a red pepper for a recipe. This is either parsley or coriander for a recipe. And then I got the other one, either parsley or coriander. for the recipe, some kale just for like dinners and stuff. I love kale. What else? Some spinach. Organic spinach was on sale, so I got organic. Some more vegan yogurt. I love having this for breakfast. Apples to make juice. Green onions for a recipe. And a cucumber. And there should be some ginger somewhere in here. So that's everything I got. Now, I really do like getting my groceries delivered when I have to stock up. I got this coupon in the mail for 4 times $20 off if you spend $100. So anytime I know I'm gonna buy a bunch of groceries and probably end up spending $100, I just get it delivered and then I save $20, which is awesome. I'm really cheap with my groceries because in the past I would waste so much money and I would also waste so much food. So now I only buy what I've either got a recipe for, what I've got like something planned for, or the staples that I know I use all the time, like frozen fruit, spinach, cucumbers, etc. Also, from the farmer's market yesterday, I got cherry tomatoes because they're grown in Quebec and they're just so delicious. And then I got some avocados and 1 lemon from the farmer's market yesterday. So it's around 2 p.m. now. My video's gone live and I just answered some comments and I just got back from taking Maggie for a walk. It was honestly so nice to just get outside. I listened to a podcast and it's so nice outside right now because all of the trees are starting to bloom and it just smells amazing and it's just so gorgeous outside. So that was really fun. Came back and made a little tea. So I wanted to chat with you guys about some of the differences between working freelance and working corporate, just in terms of like workload and busyness, being productive, being on the clock, stuff like that. So I worked a corporate job in consulting for about 3 years. Of the 3 years, 2 of them were work from home. And when I would have nothing to do, when I would finish all of my work, or when I would just be like a slower day, I would get so anxious because I would have this feeling of being glued to my desk or tied to my desk. Even when I'd finish all of my work for the day and maybe I had sent my work for like approval, or I was waiting on feedback from my manager, or I was waiting on a new task from my manager, I would feel so anxious and I would feel so guilty to go take my dog for a walk, to sit on the couch for a little bit. Like I felt like between the hours of like 9 and 5, I had to be glued to my desk or else I would get in trouble. So one of my favorite things about being a freelancer is that I can leave my desk without feeling guilty. And the reason I was thinking about this is because today is turning out to be a very slow day. I edited my video in the morning. I checked in with my copywriting job, and copywriting is kind of like tennis, like with the whole ball is in court situation, because they will send me stuff to do. I go away and write what they ask me to write. Then I send it back to them for feedback. Because I'm only a part-time contractor, I don't have other tasks that need to be done. So while I'm waiting for their feedback, I'm not like stuck at my desk. Now, the good side of that is that I don't feel that anxiety that I used to feel about like, oh my God, what are they gonna think of me? What's my manager thinking? Blah, blah, blah. The bad side is I'm not getting paid for those hours that I'm not actually sitting down writing. So there's pros and cons to both styles of working, but mental health wise for me, this is just much better. So that's that for copywriting today. Then for the bookkeeping, I had done a bunch over the weekend actually, so it's pretty light today. And again, I'm waiting for some feedback from my boss, my dad, to tell me what to do. So I called him earlier and he's just like running around super busy. So I don't think we're gonna touch base until tomorrow. So yeah, that's kind of what's on the agenda. Now, a bad habit that I had started to do since becoming a freelancer is making these impossible to-do lists for myself, because I was so used to that anxiety that I would feel during my corporate job that I think I found a way to like simulate that anxiety as a freelancer. Now, the biggest perk of being a freelancer is you can do what you want when you want, pretty much. That's like, I think what a lot of people, and myself included, like was really drawn to about this work lifestyle. But then I was sabotaging that for myself by writing these insane to-do lists. And what I would do is, like, as I was about to finish something, I would add 2 more tasks to my list. So I'd start out the day and I'd have a list of, let's say, 3 priorities that I need to get done. As I would start to do those priorities, I would add more and more things to make myself feel really busy. Now, of course, it's great to set goals and it's great to want to be productive and want to move forward and want to grow your business and grow your client base and whatever, but I know that I can get just as much done, if not more, by taking a more relaxed approach to things, handling everything one thing at a time, rather than making a huge long to-do list and then stressing out and beating myself up about not finishing it. So today is the exact perfect kind of day where I could have given myself a million other little things to do. But when I did my agenda, I said, you know what? My priority is to do a meal prep, to get today's video done, and to go do a workout. And like, that sounds like the chillest day ever. I understand. But like, the flip side of that is I worked over the weekend. I worked until 8 p.m. on Friday night. And that's the reality. I chose to work then when other people are not working. And now I have a more chill Monday. So sometimes I get insecure, like, you're not doing enough. You should grind. 9 to 5 is for the grind. But I really want to practice just relaxing. Like, if there's no pressing work to do now, but there was Friday at 7 p.m., well, that's the give and take of this type of job. So every job can be glamorized and every job can be the opposite of glamorized, but really what I believe is, like, every job has pros and cons, and it's just about finding the job that has the best fit for you. Like, at the end of the day, everything has pros and cons. So you're not gonna find this perfect job that makes you happy and never makes you anxious. I don't think it exists. But you can find a job and a way of working that works best for you. And I feel like I've really found that, and now I just need to make it really work for myself. So that's my kind of big task of the moment, and that's also just like my little reflection on this for you guys. Now I am going to take advantage of all of those groceries that I just got and actually do a meal plan for the week, or a meal prep, so that when things do pick up and do get really busy, food isn't an issue and I'm not feeling pressure to like order takeout or whatever. So let's head over to the kitchen and get a little meal prep going. How like pleasing does this look? I'm so happy that I've been getting more into cooking and just like actually making different meals. I used to eat the same thing every single day. If you know, you know, pasta with tomatoes, hello. Anyways, I'm going to make 2 recipes that I've actually made before, but they're both like really, really good and they last up to like a week in the fridge. The first is this stuffed avocado salad with like black beans and corn. It has these like wheat things, but I'm just gonna use quinoa instead because it's easier. And the next recipe is these marinated lentils with sun-dried tomatoes. So they're both pretty easy to make. They're both super delicious, and I made them both at the same time last time, so I'm gonna do it again. And I'm just watching some Michelle Reed vlogs. It's been a while since I've watched her videos, so I'm just like excited to catch up. I'm feeling so happy right now, and I feel like that little chat that we just had, like I realized it was something that I'd been thinking about but hadn't quite vocalized. So just saying it to you guys was also like saying it to myself, and it was just like a really nice reminder to just kind of take it easy on yourself. And whether you work for yourself or whether you work corporate, like take it easy. You're of course always like you're doing the best you can, and that's it. And life is meant to be enjoyed. All right, put you guys down. Let's get to cooking.
So casually keep diving into concrete. while driving in the backseat. What's left of me? Drowning in what feels just like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer. Hard to keep the heat when it gets colder, you know. Sometimes
Hi guys, so it's a little bit later. I'm dressed for spin class and Allie's here. Hi. I turn red when I vlog with you because I get so shy.
No, I'm shy.
But basically she's helping me like treat YouTube and Instagram more business-like because I feel like I'm very bad at that. So we spent the last little bit like making a plan to reach out to brands, and it's a little bit after 5 now. So that's a wrap for the workday, and we're gonna go do a spin class. It's gonna be so fun. Yeah, it's like such a good way to end off the day. So
yeah.
Do you have anything to say?
No.
Follow her on Instagram.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay, let's go spinning.
Yeah.
Drowning in what feels just like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer. Hard to keep the heat when it gets colder, you know. Sometimes everything just gets hard.
Home now from the gym. It was so good, and I ended up staying for an extra class. I did spinning, and then they started doing this like small group personal training. So we were 7 people for 45 minutes and it was super intense. And then it started pouring rain, and I had to walk home in the rain, and I just felt like I was in a movie. Like I felt so freaking good. And now I'm home, I'm all showered and just making dinner. It's so late. I don't know what time it's 8:30. So I'm really glad I prepped all that food earlier. And it's fun because I'm just having like a solo night, a girls' night, me and Maggie. We're gonna watch Too Hot to Handle Brazil. It's very rare that I have nights to myself. So I'm just like soaking it in, feeling really good. So for dinner, let me show you. This is the final result of the avocado and black bean salad. So look how much salad there is, and then you just kind of load it on top of an avocado. And then I took those fajitas that I showed you, or sorry, those tortillas that I showed you guys, and put some vegan cheese on top. And I'm gonna have like those 2 little fajitas, fake fajitas on the side. Maggie's having her dinner out of a Kong. You happy, baby? You love that, don't you? Oh my God, yeah, you do. And I look like a popsicle. This is my chilling outfit. So you guys, that is a wrap on my self-employed freelancer content creator work day in my life. It was a chill day, but you know, we talked about it. It's all good. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more videos like this. And until then, I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Sometimes everything just gets hard. Sometimes everything